Hello grade 10 students, welcome to another virtual class. I am Miss Madhu Badke. We are studying chapter 6, triangles, and we are learning how to apply the criteria for similarity of triangles by solving questions of exercise 6.3. There are three criteria: angle angle, side 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 and side angle side. In today's video lesson, we will continue solving questions of exercise 6.3. We have already finished 14 questions, so let's go ahead and solve remaining 2 questions. Question number 15. A vertical pole of length 6 meters casts a shadow 4 meters long on the ground, and at the same time a tower casts a shadow 28 meters long. Find the height of the tower. We all know how a shadow is formed. When the rays of light coming from the source are blocked by an object, then on the side opposite to the source we get a shadow. Let's draw a figure to represent this situation. So, say this is the ground, and a pole that is 6 meters long stands on the ground vertically. This means that the angle between the pole and the ground is 90 degrees. Let's say the sun is at this point in the sky at a particular time of the day. Then the rays coming from the sun are blocked by this object, and a shadow is formed on the ground over here, which is 4 meters long. Now at the same time of the day, a tower casts a shadow 28 meters long. Let's say this is the tower. Now we need to understand this, that at the same time of the day, the sun will cast shadows at the same angle, because the rays of the sun are parallel, as the sun is a distant object. So if the source is very far, the rays coming from it are considered to be parallel. So at the same time of the day, the sun rays are going to be parallel, and these rays will cast shadow at the same angle. We are talking about the angle made by the sun ray with the ground. Using this principle, we can obtain the shadow of tower, which is given as 28 meters. Since the tower is standing vertical on the ground, it makes 90 degrees with the ground. Now the figure is complete. Observe that we have got 2 right triangles. Let's name these triangles as triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Since the sun rays are parallel, they make same angle with the ground to cast the shadow at the same time of the day. So these 2 angles are going to be equal. And angle B will be equal to angle Q because each is 90. So we can say that these 2 triangles are similar by angle angle. Let's write down. In triangle ABC and triangle PQR, angle B is equal to angle Q, each is 90. Angle C is equal to angle R. So this implies triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR by angle angle. And if the triangles are similar, then their sides are proportional. So we can say that AB upon PQ will be equal to BC upon QR. So AB upon PQ equal to BC upon QR. Reason, they are congruent sides of similar triangles. So on substituting the value of these sides, we get AB upon 6 equal to 28 upon 4. On cross multiplying, we get AB equal to 28 into 6 divided by 4, which is 42 meters. So the height of the tower is 42 meters. Have you ever wondered how the height of large objects like mountains or distance of distant object like moon is found? Definitely, a direct method like using a measuring tape to measure is impossible. So the height and distance of such large objects is determined using the idea of indirect measurement, which is based on the concept of similarity. Question number 15 is an example of application of concept of similarity in real life, where we found the height of tower without actually measuring it. We used the indirect method, which is based on the concept of similarity. So the application of concept of similarity in real life is in indirect measurement. To understand this part further, I have added a link of a video in the description box that explains this concept in detail. Please go through it. Now moving on with the exercise. Question number 16. If AD and PM are medians of triangles ABC and PQR, respectively, where triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, prove AB upon PQ equal to AD upon PM. Clearly, we need to draw two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle PQR, in which AD is a median and PM is also a median. So BD will be equal to DC, QM will be equal to MR. So let's write down what is given in the question. BD equal to DC and QM equal to MR. And we are also given that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. We have to prove that AB upon PQ is equal to AD upon PM. Let's try to find these ratios in the figure. AB upon PQ is equal to AD upon PM. AD upon PM. If you look at the numerators of these ratios, AB and AD form the sides of triangle ABD. And if you look at the denominators, PQ and PM form the sides of triangle PQM. So in order to show these ratios equal, we need to show these two triangles similar. Since we know that triangle ABC is similar to PQR, we can say that angle B is equal to angle Q, because they are corresponding parts of similar triangle. And we can say that the sides of these two triangles are also proportional. So let's write down triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR given. So this implies angle B is equal to angle Q. They are corresponding angles of similar triangles. And AB upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR. Now BC is BD plus DC, which can be written as BD plus BD, which is 2 times BD. Similarly, QR can be written as QM plus MR, which is equal to QM plus QM, because DC and MR are equal to BD and QM. So this is 2 times QM. So what we are going to do is replace BC and QR in this ratio with 2 BD and 2 QM. Now replacing BC upon QR, we have 2 BD divided by 2 QM. So this is equal to AB upon PQ. We can cancel 2, so we get BD upon QM. And we have already shown angle B is equal to angle Q. So locate these ratios in the figure. AB upon PQ is equal to BD upon QM. And the angle contained between these two proportional sides are also equal. So we can say that these two triangles are similar by side angle side. Triangle ABD is similar to triangle PQM by SAS. So if these two triangles are similar, their sides are proportional. So AB upon PQ will be equal to AD upon PM. They are corresponding sides of similar triangles. So this is what we have to prove. With this, we come to the end of this video lesson. Your assignment for today is example 7 of the textbook. It is based on the same concept that we used in question number 15. That at same time of the day, the sun will cast shadows at the same angle. Try to solve on your own, and then you can open the textbook to check your steps and answer. See you in the next class. Until then, goodbye.